Hey everybody, welcome to Hodl and Shill. Today we have made it to day 13 of our Bitsgap follow along, and so we're going to jump right in. Okay, so we're going to do something a little bit different this time. We're going to start out with a contest. So yesterday, the contest that they have running's prize pool was at $36,800. Today it's increased to $37,460. And we have actually increased in rank. So we were down at 493 yesterday, and we've gone up 100 positions. So we are now at 393 of 2,746 people. So by holding out here, I think there's a good chance. We still have 14 days, 20 hours, and 36 minutes to try to claim some of that prize pool, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So we'll go over our results here shortly, but let's just start off with our profit. So yesterday we were at 34.28, and today we are at 34.89. So not a ton of profit in the last 24 hours. However, the market has started to correct and things are on the up and up. So let's start at the top. We've got Jasmy. We are up 83.08%. We're averaging 1.70% a day for the last 1 month and 18 days. So we are actually up $982. So very good there. And it looks like, let's look at this chart. If you look at the chart, it looks like Jasmy is starting to run up again. So look at where we started. We started down here. We came all the way up, rode it up all the way to this high point, back down. Here, look at this. You can see this is where Binance listed it, and then we kind of rode the waves again. So we've made money on the way up and down, which is just absolutely amazing. 678 trades, almost $1,000 in profit, and almost at our goal mark of getting 2% a day on a single bot. Next, we've got Elon, which is our number 2. We're at 75.66% profit for this. We're doing 1.80% a day for 1 month and 11 days, and that's a total of $378 in profit. So very good there, and we'll leave that running. Next, we've got Shiba. So Shiba is actually primed for a nice run. If you can see here, it's up 20%. We're only doing 0.73% a day for 1 month and 18 days. However, we've only had 177 trades, and in comparison, as we go through some of these numbers, you'll realize that's pretty low in comparison. But we're waiting on a run up here, and so let's look at this chart together. You can see where we started out down here. We rode this thing all the way to the bottom, and it looks like we're starting to trend upwards. So we're going to leave that running, and we'll keep a dog in this fight, so to speak. Okay, so then next we've got Avalanche 3L. This is a leverage token, 3 leveraged by 3. And we're only at 28.37. I say only 28.37 just because that doesn't really sound good in comparison to the 83% we were just talking about. However, 28% for a single for 13 days is not bad profit. That's actually right along our goal of 2.18%. So we're staying at the 2% a day mark for the last 13 days. It's done 1,500 trades. So picture perfect when you look at the chart. We rode it all the way to the top, back down, up again, and then it looks like we're going to be trending down here. This was actually in range, if you remember. We had talked about it. It was actually trading below, and it looks like we've come back within range for the bot to pick up. So very good there. Next, we've got XYO. XYO is at 85.52% in profit, and that's actually doing 2.25% a day for the last 1 month and 7 days. So when we talk about what our goals are, we're trying to shoot for 2% a day on these bots. This is a picture perfect bot that goes within our goals that we've established. So 2% a day. Look at this. We started down here. It's done 1,265 trades on its own, and we've made money all the way up to this top and all the way down here to a low. So very, very good. One that we'll definitely keep running, and looks really good for our future success. Bond is still down 17%. It's out of range. It's only done 0.5% a day for 1 month and 17 days. It's at 18.97%. Again, 20% on the month is really not that bad of profit, especially considering if we had put this in a savings account at our local bank, we would probably be at less than 1% interest for an entire month. So 18% is not bad. It's just not the 80% that we see above. So it's okay, and we'll leave it running. But when we need to make room for bots, this might be the first one to go. Okay, Avalanche Btc, this is the only BTC pair that we have running, and that's at 39% for the month. Very good considering it's Bitcoin, and Bitcoin hit one of its month lows, that 53.3%. And that's 1 month and 17 days that it's been running, just under 1%. So it's the only BTC pair we have running. If this is your first time watching in the last 13 days, one of the things that I discussed was that I do believe that these BTC pairs might be best to run in a bear market, just because you can accumulate more Bitcoin and the profit margins are a lot lower than the crazy altcoin runs. We'll let this run and we'll decide that together. So if you have any feedback on that, I would appreciate if you leave it in the comments below. Any kind of critiques you have or things that you would do differently, I'd love to hear that too. Okay, next we've got Doge 3L. Doge has been a super boring trade. This is a negative 29%. It's down 29%. However, we're still up 43.98%. Considering this has been such a boring market with Doge, look at this trailing down. We're waiting on some sort of tweet from Elon Musk or something to send us to the moon. So we'll wait on that. It's in range. It's out of range, as you can see here, and we're going to just have to wait until that pops back up. But for 1 month and 16 days, 43%, again, still not terrible. Okay, then next we've got our Ntvrk. We actually started this on the first day that we started this follow along. So it's been running for 13 days and 23 hours. It's doing 0.97% a day. And so 12.57% is where we're at total. Right along, 1% a day, it's not where we want to be for our goal. However, considering that Bitcoin was down and the entire market was correcting, I do believe that this will probably get to that 2% mark that we want before the month is out. Luna hit an all-time high today of $56, and this is a leverage token, so this actually is probably what drove most of our profit for today. Look at, as you can see here, you can see it's starting to trend up. We're at 38.73% for the month and 1% a day, 0.94, close enough. We're going to definitely leave that running and see what happens. Shiba USDT, we just talked about that. This is just running on KuCoin, but this is also up 43%. And I do believe that when this thing gets a run, we're going to be in a really good position. OXT USD, 21%, 1 month and 12 days. It's only 0.5% a day. But I do think that this hasn't had a run yet, and it's due for one. Let's look at the chart together. Yeah, so you can see here, we wrote it all the way back up here on the 3rd of November, and it's just trailed down since then. But we're due for another run up, just like these, about 10 days apart. Okay, Axiomfinity, the only gaming token I believe that we have, actually no, we have Yushi as well. But this Axiomfinity is at 42.39% for the profit, and it's only been 1 month and 8 days that we've been running it, so 1% a day, 1,400 trades. So it's right on pace where we need it to be. It's not at that 2% mark, but again, that 42% profit, we're happy with that. KCS USDT, we've talked about this. I like all of the exchange tokens. We're at 31% for the month, so not anywhere at the 2% goal that we've set. However, there's extreme growth that will happen with all these tokens because they actually have utility. Floki, this is probably my favorite dog token. We're at 13% in 21 days. So actually, this is down 6.24%. We're still in profit by 13%. But look at this chart. Is it actually steady? It's gone down steady. We're at one of the lowest points here. So we've made money on the way down. 13%, and profit's profit. So we've made money on the way down, but when this thing skyrockets, we are going to be in a really good spot, and I wouldn't be shocked to see this climb up to probably the first or second position in our total profit. CRO, we're going to definitely ride this out. It's only at 0.5% a day for 13 days. We also started this on the first day. And the reason we started this is because on December 25th, the Staples Center in California will be renamed the Crypto.com Arena. So we're going to ride out all of the PR from that on Christmas Day. And I'm sure there'll be a pump after Christmas once everybody sees all that news and PR. So that's the play here. We're only at 5% profit, but it has only been 13 days, and this thing has corrected. So we're going to leave it running, and let's see what happens with it. BTC3L. So we started this 11 days ago. So we started this together. If you've been watching along, we started this together on the 2 days in on this follow along, and we're only at 4.71% profit. However, just like we were talking about, Bitcoin hit its 30-day low a couple days ago, and so talk about making money on the way down. That's exactly what we did. It's only $50, but hey, it's still $50. FTG has done 27% for the month. It's only been running for 19 days, and it's at 1.43% a day. So very, very close to where we want to be at that 2% mark. And Yushi is at 16%. It's been running for 20 days, and it's only at 0.81% a day. So we are kind of far from where we want to be at that 2% a day mark. But look at this chart. It's been running sideways, literally. It's literally just running flat, and we're kind of just trading in and out of this range here. So when it does run to here, this is also another one that I do believe can be at least in the top 5. All right, CRO, we already discussed that. We just run it on Coinbase here. Luna KCS is our only KCS. This is a scalper bot. So we started this off today talking about the contest. Here's the reason why. So look at this. Luna hit an all-time high today, and so you can see it's trading up here. This bot has done 27,587 trades by itself in 15 days. There is not a chance that you could do that on your own. A human could not do that trading, but a bot can handle that and make us profit. We're not running these scalper bots for profits. We're only running them to try to win that prize pool money. So all of this, obviously, we don't want to run at a loss, but we're not running these for the crazy gains. So let's look at the big one. The big one is our CRO Scalper Bot. And where is that today? Let's look for that. CRO Scalper. This has done 43,384 trades in 13 days. We are nearing 45,000 trades in 13 days. That's just absolutely mental. Look at this chart. I mean, that is unreal. And we're up $58, so that's really crazy. Okay, and then so our last one that we're going to talk about is this ARPA. We started this together 4 days ago. This is a slow mover. It hasn't really had a chance to pump yet. Look at where we bought in. So we bought in down here. But look at when you look behind here, look at this. I mean, it's had a good run. We haven't had a chance to really start moving up yet, but this is going to be a winner. And so we're only at 61 cents in profit in 4 days, but I think that being patient with this is really going to pan out. If it doesn't, it's okay to make mistakes, and we're making those mistakes together and learning from them together so that we can all tweak our bots on Bitsgap and make as much money as possible together. So again, please leave any feedback you have, any questions, comments, leave them below. And if you haven't already done so, I would appreciate if you subscribe and follow along and watch us keep building together here. Thanks again, and we'll see you tomorrow.